Hello, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much to everyone who's been watching over the last few weeks. Great to see all the comments as well, asking about how we do everything on the different videos we've been posting. So keep the questions coming. I enjoy telling you all about how we farm and the special different things we do on our island in Jersey. And yeah, as like for always, if you do like the videos and you want to find out more, please don't forget, hit the like, click on subscribe, and also tap the little bell and you'll be notified of our videos when we post them every Wednesday and Sunday evening. So today's video is going to be episode 3 in our field to plate series. So that is looking into the full journey of our Jersey Royal potato right from the beginning. So we've already done 2 episodes. Episode 1 was just talking a bit about what makes our Jersey Royal so special and also the history of it. And then we moved on to episode 2, which was just talking about the kind of the seed selection and the way in which we store the potato and make it ready for planting, like we are busy doing at the moment. But back to today's one, it's going to be episode 3. We are going to be starting to look at how we prepare the ground and the fields ready for the Jersey Royals to be planted in. So the first process is getting the field from a grass field or cover crop or stubble, and then turning the soil over using a plough. So I'll just show you a bit about how the plough works, what we're trying to achieve with the plough, and yeah, what goes around with it. So what we're going to see is how we get the ground. So as you can see here, this field currently is all in stubble. So there's a cover crop with a bit of this is Italian ryegrass, and then there's some cover crop that's died off. There's also a bit of clover. So what we need to do is, we can't plant our potatoes in this. So we need to get it ploughed over and soft ground on the top. As you can see over here, this has been ploughed, everything has been buried, and you've got nice soil on top which can be worked down, and the field then put in potatoes. So as you can see here, this is the plough, this is the parts of the plough, this is the skimmer. And that skimmer there, that takes the first part of the trash, as I've got in my hands here, and puts it in the furrow. And the furrow of this is a hole here. So you can see this hole, which the plough has just made. The skimmers chuck all of that trash into this hole. And then this big bit of metal behind it, where the arrow is now, that is where the shear pointing moldboard is. And that then flips over the rest of the ground and literally flips it over like 180. The skimmers, which are the first bit, chuck the trash into the furrow, into the hole, and the following part of the plough, which is the moldboard, the main bit is the moldboard, that then literally turns the soil upside down and puts all of the rubbish at the bottom, and then you get left with nice fluffy soil on the top, which is what we then plant our potatoes into. This, as you can see here, we're using a John Deere 6120M 4-cylinder John Deere tractor. Full set of weights on the front. Those green bits of metal right in the front of the tractor. That just helps with traction, because the plough takes a lot of pulling without the weights in the front of the tractor would get up in the air. Going back to the plough, you can see there, these are the skimmers working, just gently skimming away the top of the surface, flicking over any last remaining bits of grass or stubble that's left, putting it in the furrow, that's the trench like we saw before, or the hole, and then, as I said before, that's the moldboard finally flipping the soil over 180 to create the nice soil like you can see when you would associate with a ploughed field. So now you can see as we get to the top of the field, the plough ploughs one way as we go up the field, and then we have to turn the plough over to come back down the field. So each time we get to the end, the tractor lifts the machine up, lifts the plough up there as you can see, all done through hydraulics. There's hydraulic rams lift the plough up, and there's another hydraulic ram which turns the plough over as you can see there, flips it round, and then this is my Uncle Peter ploughing, he'll back up. He then drives the tractor back down, puts his left hand wheel in the furrow or the trench or the hole, whatever you want to call it, and he makes his way back down. Field. So we're going to follow him now. We'll just watch the plough go past us. You can see it's just turning over, doing a great job turning over the soil. Watch it as it goes back off into the distance. So nowadays we sometimes do get often asked why we still plough, is it bad for the environment? But for potatoes we do have to plough the fields. We need to be able to create a seed bed fine enough for our potatoes to be planted into, but I can assure you, as you can see here, honestly this is not set up. The soil is really healthy, it's full of worms. Worms are a brilliant way of monitoring how your soil is doing, and they can show you that your soil health is good, and I promise, I say this is not set up and this is just random places I was digging around in. This field has been in a cover crop since it was dug with potatoes last June. It's had a mixture of Italian ryegrass, mustards, radish, and also some clovers. So hopefully it's done a great job for building up soil organic matter, soil fertility, and obviously the worms have loved it. So this is us just getting to the end of the field. So all the straight bits of the main part of the field has now been ploughed, and this is just my uncle getting to the end. We then plough the top ends of the field. Usually do 4 passes, and this is just the plough going past once more. A bit in slow motion, watching it turn over. Another view there. So this is one of the final passes. He's only got one more to do after this, and he'll flip around. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've all enjoyed that video and all the clips of us showing how we prepare the field and how we plough it ready for the potatoes to be planted. I say that was episode 3 of our Field to Plate series on the journey of the Jersey Royal. If you haven't seen them, don't forget to look back, and you can find episode 1 and 2 in the Field to Plate series. And we look forward to seeing you soon for our next video on Sunday. Thank you.